I watch and review.
Hello there! Face reveal unlocked. Today I want to bring you all on a live review in blazing hot Singapore for movie 23, Detective Conan, Detective Conan, The Fist of the Blue Sapphire. We have 4 locations to go to, so like, subscribe, and let's go! So Fist of the Blue Sapphire premiered in Japanese theaters on April 12, 2019 and is directed by first ever female director of the franchise, Chika Nagaoka, with a screenplay written by Takahiro Okura. The film follows Conan, the gang, and Kaito Kid as they travel to Singapore when they get embroiled in a series of murders, all revolving around the legendary Blue Sapphire. While romance is in the air for the young couples, there is little time to waste as Singapore might just be under siege by pirates. So, fun fact, this film is the highest grossing Conan film in the entire franchise, raking in over 9.3 billion yen. And how was it? It was just meh. It's alright. Don't get me wrong, the movie can be fun at times due to its nice scenery, overall serviceable murder mystery, and some hilarious character moments. Although I feel it's ultimately held back by lazy writing, batshit insane action, and an overly contrived romance subplot. Don't worry, I'll explain more. Firstly, I think the movie uses Singapore scenery to great effect. I don't think I remember any scene taking place in the same location twice, so it really gave some good visual variety to the whole movie. We got the bombing at Marina Bay Sands Mall, the karate tournament in the Singapore Indoor Stadium, the Fountain of Wealth, which we're at right now, where Conan and Kid do their deductions, the fight at Maxwell Food Center where apparently locals just carry around martial arts weapons and beat the shit out of people who make them drop their chicken rice. By the way, no, we don't do that. We also get some really funny character interactions in this one. My favorite was Conan watching Kid disguised as Shinichi, cuddle up with Ran at the infinity pool, and watching him just lose his shit. Yeah, that was kind of hilarious. Oh, and this scene as well. I don't know why. It was just funny when I saw it. It's really hot outside, so we decided to take a break under the shade for once. Also, by the way, Conan is dark-skinned in this one. They did this to work around the fact that Conan doesn't have a passport of his own to travel to Singapore. But then in movie 8, he could ride a plane just fine. So he's essentially pretending to be a local, calling himself Arthur Hirai. Although statistically, if he was a local, he would have a name more like Muhammad Conan bin Edogawa? Yeah, try that for a baby name. Alright, do we see the little merlion? I think it's somewhere there. Now let's discuss the mystery in this one. I thought it was serviceable, nothing too special, just another rich tycoon who got humbled one too many times and now wants to murder an entire city, I guess. But here's where the writing rears its ugly head. When Conan and Kid explain some of their deductions, it seems like they just skim on certain details that should probably warrant further explanation, like Rachel's dying message being some double meaning 5-head clue that this lady who was dying thought of to write. Or how about Rachel being able to put on a vermouth level disguise when I'm pretty sure in universe only a select few should be able to pull off this kind of deception? How did Leon sneak Rachel into a maximum security facility without even a single person noticing? Or how did either Rachel or Leon know of the other's plans to backstab the other? Oh, and the worst one is when this movie commits the same sin that movie 19 did by showing a flashback that neither Conan nor Kid could have seen. I think these could have all been explained and done better, especially in a movie about a murder mystery. While we're on the topic of lazy writing, this romance with Sonoko and Makoto, no. I'll admit, it was kinda nice having Sonoko as the focus this time instead of Ran crying for Shinichi for the billionth time, or Heiji and Kazuha bickering for the bajillionth time. However, talk about the most contrived, melodramatic, brain-dead romance drama this movie franchise has ever pushed out of its ass. Makoto has an existential crisis because of what? Because he can't fist good enough? His fisting, according to Leon, is too wild that it'll hurt other people around him. First thing I wanna know is how does Leon know how wild Makoto's fisting is? That's number 1. Number 2, Makoto actually absorbs this bullshit, mopes around, gets this wristband that apparently suppresses his fisting powers. This movie is R-rated, by the way. Don't watch this one, kids. I genuinely cannot believe a writer sat in a room, wrote up this malarkey, and other execs went, "Ah! Very good." I heard from a commenter that the writer of this movie, Takahiro Okura, actually struggled to write the romance portions in movie 21 and actually passed it off to Gosho to do it. Well, he should have done it again with this movie. Their eventual arc was kinda cute, but this whole "I can't control myself and will hurt the ones I love" thing with Makoto, absolute garbage. And finally, the over-the-top action. It was fun until it turned into Dragon Ball. Just show that scene where Makoto goes bankai to any non-Conan fan and then proceed to tell them that this is actually a detective show. They'd probably think you were messing with them. Again, I like the action. It just feels like we've hit a new bar of insanity with this one. And so we made it to the end, and I'm here in Chinatown with the Detective Conan mural that was made to commemorate the release of this film we're talking about. So, with a serviceable mystery, some bad romance, and fun but ridiculous action, I'd say this is the kind of movie you just put on in the background while you're doing chores or something. It's mid at best. And I'm gonna put it in the C tier. Shout out to my brother for being the camera guy, and I'll see y'all next week for movie 24, The Scarlet Bullet. Bye guys!